let's check out what we should not do in Poland. Let's go. I love this type of videos.
When you say you're gonna do something, do it. Boom! Cześć ludzie! What's up, people? Hola, Vigos Dad here. Welcome to another episode. I see all these YouTubers making videos about what not to do in Poland. Don't make these mistakes in Poland. I'm actually happy that they're making those videos because at the end of the day, what we want is to showcase Poland and to make sure that more people out there can see the beautiful country that Poland is and the great people the Polish people are. But when I think about the things that you should not do in Poland, I think we need to go deeper. So come with me and let's see what are the real things that you should not do in Poland. If there's one thing that you're going to avoid doing on this list, this is the one. Don't refuse a babcia's offering.
A babcia's offering. Wow. What is she gonna offer? What if she's offering something that she shouldn't be offering?
Polish people are very well known for their hospitality. They are incredible hosts. They're welcoming and they love to share their things with people, especially things that have been crafted and a lot of time has been put into it. Food is a very big one, and this traces back to the times of war. Of course, all this has been extremely well documented, but if you didn't know, back during war times, it would be weeks before people would have any option whatsoever at the grocery store.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Chleb poproszę.
Proszę.
Dziękuję.
Unlike today, you were not choosing between a bread with 7 seeds baked in a Mediterranean stone oven or the gluten-free loaf designed in America but assembled in Vietnam, only sold in Marks & Spencer's to the first 100 people. And even with this scarcity, Polish people were splitting in half whatever little they had to share with whoever might need it.
Beautiful.
A great example of this is during Polish Vigilia, there's always an extra space at the table for an
What is Vigilia? Is that the Christmas Eve?
unexpected visitor that might need some shelter. It is a generation thing. Polish grandmas, although a little old and maybe a little tired, will always find strength and time to show love. And usually they do that by giving you things,
Cute.
especially food. You don't eat fish? Nieważne. Oh, you're on a diet? Nieważne. You're vegan? You're vegan? Shit, that's a lot. Nieważne. Don't worry about being nice. Be consistent, be reliable. Depending where you're traveling to and where you're from, this may vary, but it's quite a general rule that whenever you go to a place, it pays off to be polite, to be cheerful, to be nice. It's not that Polish people don't like it when you're nice, but that concept is a little bit different when you're in Poland. I myself, I'm very guilty of that. I can smile all day long and I can compliment people left and right, but I'm still gonna get long faces and awkward stares if I don't comply with the single most important rule in a relationship with a Polish person, and that is to be consistent and to be reliable. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. If you said you're gonna be there at 3, don't show up at 4. And if you committed to helping a friend, if you were just trying to be nice, don't do it, or you lose all respect of Polish people. Honestly speaking, some of the things they say to you can come off as pretty damn rude. And if you don't know the reason why they do it, then you might feel a little bit like, hey Kuba, can you help me put together furniture this weekend? Nope, I don't have time. Cold. But you see, it's not that they're really rude. It's that they don't want to commit to something that they might not keep their word on. They really don't want to come off as unreliable.
Wow.
Same thing goes with...
So if a Polish person would say something, they would definitely do it, or they won't say it at all. Wow, that's really interesting. That's not something that you actually see that much happening. Wow, that's quite of a cultural shock.
Consistency. If you say you don't like something, don't be changing your mind, because people will take your word for it.
Bro, I change my mind every second.
Stop all that fairy tale bullshit and let's complain together. If there's one thing the Polish people love more than vodka and pierogi babci, is to complain. But here's the thing, there's an art form
I love to complain too.
There's some rules that you have to adhere to. There's nothing more irritating to a Pole than someone that comes off as overtly happy and just overall fake. Your friend had a terrible day at job, we're in the middle of the pandemic, their son is sick. The last thing you should say to them is, "Będzie dobrze, jutro jest nowy dzień." Oh, don't even try. Instead, share how you also had a shitty day and he will feel understood. Polish people value community. So they rejoice on the feeling that they belong to a bigger picture. So the infamous Polish complaining, it's nothing more than them looking for a connection with others. So next time you hear someone grumble, show some camaraderie and let them know how you're also going through something similar. As counterproductive as this might sound, I promise you, in the end, they will give you a big smile. If you want to go to the next level with Polish people, don't just go for the words, go for the body language. It is true that Polish language is one of the hardest languages to learn. So when a foreigner learns a couple of words, you'll get a few surprised faces and even a couple pattings in the back. Although, let's face it, Polish people don't touch so much. And having said that, we're in the year 2020. We are in the times of millennials, of Gen Z, and you get more and more YouTube videos showcasing Poland, the wonders that you can find in this beautiful country. Which means it's not uncommon to find some foreigner learning to say do widzenia or dziękuję. But for the life of me, learn that it's not pierogis, it's pierogi. It's already in plural form. There are some serious, unique body language cues that if you master them, Polish people will hand you the keys to the city. Number 1, the Polish shoulder shrug.
Going everywhere.
Tak, tak, tak. Number 2, the circle of trust. Polish people have what I call a circle of trust. It's an imaginary ring that goes all the way around them where they feel uncomfortable whatever is close to this imaginary ring. Let's say this is a person. If that person comes inside my ring, that is a no-no. And number 3, voice volume and polite interruption. For me to explain voice volume and polite interruption, I'm gonna need Carolina's help. Okay guys, so like I said, I need her help to clarify this particular Polish body language trait. We're talking about volume of voice and what I call polite interruption, okay? So for example, Polish people speak loud. Not as Dominican, we yell, but you guys are, for example, in a public transportation, and you're there on the phone.
Hello, mama, słyszysz mnie? Yeah.
Exactly. Why does that happen?
Why does it happen that we're loud? I don't think anyone has the answer to this question.
Okay, so for example, if a foreigner that is going to start incorporating some of that Polishness, what should I do? Like, for example, to me it's very hard to speak when people are listening to me, so I'm like, I'll call you later.
I think it's more important that in a group that you learn to deal with the interruption.
That takes us to the second part, which is polite interruption. Polish people interrupt
I love how you called it polite.
each other. I call it polite because they don't mean, you know, you guys don't mean to interrupt people as in like rule, like shut up. It's more like we are speaking in a group of people here and all of a sudden
It's
someone just...
interjections, right?
Yeah, interjection. So...
Like what I'm doing now to you.
There you go. So learn that one. The final thing is, think like a Pole, not like a tourist. It's so common to hear tourists say, Poland is so cheap, everything is so affordable, the food is delicious. What an amazing nature. And all of that is true.
The exception of cheap.
But Polish people know this, and this is my particular opinion. And they're not gonna say anything because they are very humble people, but there's a lot more to being Polish. There's a lot more to Poland. And frankly, there's a lot more things that probably you should not do in Poland than what I can cover in one video. But if you wanna get closer to the beautiful group of human beings that Polish people are, I think it's important that you start thinking like a Pole. When you go over to visit, get off the beaten path, explore the villages, talk to the local people. They love meeting foreigners. Because at the end of the day, long gone are the days where societies remain closed. Polish people want to explore the world. Polish people want the world to explore them. So come on over and enjoy the pleasures of Poland. Boom! That's all, guys. That's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna ask you to share this with a friend. Doesn't matter if it's Polish, doesn't matter where they're from. And to be honest with you, if you're a Pole, cut me a break, man. I'm one of you.
Okay, I'm sharing this video with you guys, so I think that will count. That was really nice. That was really nice. I will try to remember. No, I will do remember this stuff. Come on. The moment, the day that I will plan my trip to Poland, I will be watching this video in the plane before I land. Definitely. It was very, very interesting. And the part that you said about cheap, come on, I don't think it even exists a word anymore in Europe. There's no cheap places anymore. Like, the economy is so fucked up. I mean, every place is so expensive everywhere in Europe right now, unfortunately. So yeah, guys, I do hope that you did enjoy this reaction video. Any other suggestions would be highly appreciated. Thank you so much, Camilla, for your request. I really did enjoy this video. If you want to recommend me anything, you can just type it down in the comments in any video. Actually, I always try to read all the comments. Sometimes some will come by me, but whatever, just keep on trying. I will definitely see your comment anytime. Okay guys, wish you all a lovely day and see you in my next one.